Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Hana Khalishah Fairuz. Today I will present the journal article analysis with the title Non-English Major Students Use of English Vocabulary Learning Strategies with Technology Enhanced Language Learning Tools by Tham Mai Duong, Thao Quoc Tran, and Thao Than Pham Nguyen. And the table of contents consists of introduction, research objective, literature review, methodology, results discussions, and conclusion. And for the introduction, the fast-growing advance of technology has made potential contributions to English language education for the past few decades. According to Radhakrishnan, in 2017, technology has been used to both assist and enhance language learning in recent years. Also, Sang in 2019 has identified some areas of language learning that technology holds great promise, including phonetics, grammar, vocabulary, reading, writing, translation, oral comprehension, literature appreciation, and testing. In the context of Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology, or HUTEC for short, it is seen that students can learn English anytime and anywhere using smartphones, computers, or laptops. Nevertheless, they cannot make use of such tools for their English language learning in general, and English vocabulary learning in specific. As such, many students struggle in employing appropriate strategies for vocabulary learning strategies, or VLS for short, through technological tools. And for the research objectives, the study aims to delve into non-English major students' use of technology-enhanced language learning, or TEL, tools in the context of HUTEC. The questions are formed as follows. The first one is, to what extent do non-English major students at HUTEC employ TEL tools in English vocabulary learning? And the second one is, do the non-English major students use TEL tools in English vocabulary learning significantly differently in terms of level of academic years? If yes, how? And for the literature review, Groot in 2000 has asserted that TEL tools could be effective to help students learn a large number of words in a short period of time. What is more, TEL tools can help to enhance learner autonomy development in learners, according to Tran and Duong in 2018. Smith in 2000 explained that in the process of vocabulary learning, the employment of VLS can facilitate vocabulary learning. Smith also identifies 5 main groups of VLS. The first one is determination strategies. The second one is social strategies. The third one is memory strategies. And the fourth one is cognitive strategies. And the last one is metacognitive strategies. Within the scope of the study, VLS are understood as the social, memory, cognitive, and metacognitive strategies used to learn vocabulary easily. And for the methodology, research setting and participants, the student must attend English courses in 6 terms within 3 years. The participants were 240 with non-English major students, conveniently sampled out of about 600 non-English major students. And for the research instruments, the study employed questionnaires and semi-structured interviews as research instruments. The former was the main instruments for collecting data, and it was designed based on the review of the related literature, the conceptual framework, and the research purposes. The latter was designed based on the research objectives and has 3 questions asking for vocabulary learning through TEL tools. And for procedures for data collection and data analysis, the questionnaire and semi-structured interview were piloted with 5 students who had similar characteristics within those in the main study. Regarding data analysis, the data was analyzed based on the sociolinguistic perspective, according to Goffman in 1981. The quantitative data from the questionnaire were processed as PSS, version 22, in terms of mean, which is represented by M, which is mean, standard deviation, which is represented by SD, and t-test. And for the results, this table indicates that the total mean score is 3.49 out of 5, with the standard deviation is 0.73. This means that a large number of participants sometimes used VLS with TEL tools. With respect to the 4 groups of VLS with TEL tools, MET strategies get the highest mean score, which is about 3.69 while SOC strategies has the highest standard deviation, which is about 0.85. And this table shows that there was a significant difference in the mean of the first year students, with the mean score is 2.85 and the standard deviation is 0.40, and second year fellows the mean score is 3.47 and standard deviation is 0.61. In terms of VLS with totals, this can be understood that the second year students employed VLS with totals more often than the first year student. And for this discussion, the study has indicated some major findings. The first one is the participant often used VLS with tools. And the second one is regarding the four groups of VLS, participants utilize SOC strategies, MEM, and MET strategies more often than COG strategies. MET strategies were most employed by participants who learn vocabulary by playing online games, watching online English movies, and listening to online English songs. And for the last one is non-English major students used VLS with tools significantly differently in terms of levels of academic year. And for the conclusion, the study reveals that non-English major students employed English VLS with tools at a moderate level, and there was much difference in the use of tools for English vocabulary learning between the first and second year participants. The study was conducted on 240 participants at one research, so further research can involve more participants from more research contexts. Additionally, the study employed two research instruments, which are questionnaire and interviews. So the future study can use more research instruments such as observation and checklists to get in-depth data and sharing related data. And that is all for my presentation of the journal article analysis. Thank you for your attention.